back to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. Today we're going to be talking about some Yeezy Foam runners, this time in the Desert Sand colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back to another unboxing and review. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe right now. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave those down below. Hit that notification bell because we do have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you to miss out on. Also, be sure to check out that join button for all of our amazing membership perks as well as our merch store. Today, we're going to be talking about some Yeezy Foam runners, this time in the Desert Sand colorway. Super excited to talk about this color scheme because it is not what it looks like, I feel like, in a lot of the images that you probably seen. So we'll start off with the overview, jump into size and fit on these, followed by how I style them. Then we'll conclude with how well these are currently doing on the resale market. And that could just be because the seasons are now in the warmer period. So let's jump right into it. I've also brought out some other color variations because I feel like there was some confusion as to what color scheme this is. So I feel like it's a little bit easier to tell the color scheme when you have it next to other foam runner colorways. All right, so I am gonna just go around and talk about how cool this color scheme is. So I initially thought that this was going to be kind of the same color as the Sulfur, but it is actually not. The Sulfur is a bit more green in hue. So you can definitely tell that this does have some yellow to it. And when I feel like I shot photos of this, it did come off as a little bit more yellow, but it's a different type of yellow. This is more of a beige tan, almost a khaki type of yellow, but it is more muted than I feel like this one is a little bit brighter. But as far as the all over color scheme, this does have hits of that sand colorway, which is why I actually brought the sand one out as well, just so you can kind of see that on the back. This is probably the best part that you can look at, but here it does have some of that sand color scheme on it, and it is swirled throughout, which understandably means that this is made in China, which it does say made in China. Again, typically the swirled pattern foam runners are made in China, and the ones that are an all over solid colorway are actually made in the US. But this is just a really cool color scheme, especially a color that I feel like is going to go great all year round. This is just something I feel like I'm going to be wearing with khakis and beiges, which you'll see more in the styling section. But that is a really cool different swirl pattern that you see throughout, and it does have that hit of sand all over it. All right, so we do have just the same color combination that works its way to the bottom of the outsole as well as the insole. Again, this is made of that algae material, giving it that nice, comfortable feel. And I typically, again, like to wear my foam runners with socks just because I feel like this portion of the back of the heel gets pushed up when it hits your heel, and so your toes do tend to go in the front portion there. All right, let's take a look at all those details, and I definitely want to get some good visuals for you all to see that swirling pattern. All right, so jumping into sizing, again, I was talking a little bit about the shape of the foam runner and how your feet do tend to get pushed up. I go up to a size 8 in these. So again, there are no half sizes in these. So I'm typically in that middle range, which is a 7.5. So I did go a half a size up. I do think if I went a size and a half up, it would have been just way too big on me, but these actually fit me perfect. Again, I do like to wear socks with mine just because when I go barefoot, it's just not as comfortable because I do kind of rub the back of this part on the heel. But since I wear socks, it does take a little bit more space. So do take that into consideration. I have high arch, narrow feet as well. So if you do have flatter, wider feet, that could also differentiate a different size that may work best for you. All right, so now let's jump into styling. Again, really just nice color combination to work with. This is basically going to hit all different types of palettes, and it's going to work all year round. It's not going to be a seasonal color scheme, I feel like. So for the first look, I decided to wear a long sleeve cream top, the one I'm actually wearing now, with some olive toned linen pants. It is the warmer season, so I'm wearing a bit more linen, and I do think that the green and just nice cream color really comboed quite nicely with this first look. For the second look, I dressed up a little bit and I wore a white tight-fitted summer sleeveless dress. And I feel like dresses really can be paired quite nicely with these foam runners. And again, it is the summertime here in New York, so it is so hot, and I love mixing and matching my foam runners with dresses, with skirts, you name it. But I do think that these are a great accent to any type of dressy feel that you may be going for. And then for the last and final look, I wore a cropped cream t-shirt and I wore some just really flowy beige tan pants. Again, beiges, tans, you name it. I feel like they will go great with these, but I was really feeling a nice wide leg pant with these, and I think that it just paired quite nicely with it. So you let me know down below, what was your favorite look of the three, or how would you style these? conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So these retailed at $90 and they are currently going between $150 to $200. Again, foam runners are doing so great right now in the resale market. I think especially so well because it is in the warmer summer seasons right now. So people, I've at least been seeing a ton wearing these around the city here in New York. But definitely if you haven't tried a pair of these, go and grab yourself a pair. These are so comfortable and it's definitely a statement piece. All right, that's it for this unboxing and review. If you are new here and joined us for the first time, thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave those down below. Hit that notification bell because we have a ton coming out that I don't want you to miss out on. Also, be sure to check out that join button for our amazing membership perks as well as our merch store. This is ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. We will catch you all on the next episode.